How's it going, guys? This is Vaughn. We're back in American Truck Simulator once again. This time we're in Jon Ruda's Coronado SD. It's pretty charcoal gray, black. It's a little tough to see with the moody lighting that's going on right now. And then we've also got the Temisko chip van from Half Fast Gaming. And I went ahead and slapped a custom skin on there. Long Valley Timber. It's actually a real company in Arkansas. I kind of wanted to model something after them. just cause, why not? So I'll give you a look at it. I put that skin together pretty quick, so there's not too much detail on there, but we've got the logo, all of Northwest Arkansas, Northeast Oklahoma, and Southwest Missouri is what they service. And then there's their logo on the side. They're based near Huntsville, Arkansas. So that's kind of cool. Nice to see that this trailer works in 151 beta, so that's pretty neat. But we'll go ahead and jump back into the interior, and we'll probably get going here. We're going to try to keep it local, so we're not going to go, travel too far out of here. I believe we're in Huntsville, Texas, not too far from the site that we're going to go pick up at. So we're going to go ahead and get on the road, and then we're going to go and see what they've got for us as far as what loads we can get out of there. So let's get going. Alright, get our lights on here. Our GPS is ready to go. So I think we'll probably just stick with that. Let's get that pesky navigation window out of the way. We don't need that. Alright, I don't think our brake is on, so I think we're just good to go. We're at a rest stop here, so kind of spent a little bit of time before getting going. Need our wipers on as well. Make sure we're good. All right. In the last video we had quite a few run-ins with traffic, so try to make sure that we don't get any of that here today. Oh. didn't shift properly. As you can see, we got our bumpers back. Nice to have those back again. Except I do have to remember to reach further for them now. We're back in the 151 public beta, so that's what you see right now. Alright, we're going to exit right here. And we're going to stay to the right. Yep. Not too shabby. Ooh, a little sketchy coming to a stop here because lots of water on the road. Make sure we clear that turn. Yeah, we're fine there. Alright, clear, no traffic. So Chuck and Jack's is where we're going, if I read that sign correctly. Really missing my Z-Mods 3406B. Since we're in the Freightliner, it's not gonna really work in here. But, it is what it is. I think when we go and pick up here, I'm gonna also adjust the got some stutters there a little bit. I'm gonna also adjust the seat settings because we're sitting a little far back than my liking. Which I had to adjust for the 362 in order for us not to be so far up against the wheel. I had to fix that, but now it's a little bit too far up. Sorry, a little too far back for this truck, so I'm gonna need to take a look at that. All right, So let's see what they got here for us. Hopefully we can get some dynamic loading for our chip van. Let's see what we got. All right, perfect. So they got just shy of 41,000 pounds of wood shavings ready for us, and they want us to take it up to Wichita Falls to a Golden Meadows up there. It's going to be just shy of 350 miles. So let's go ahead and get loaded up here. I'm not sure what the probability is of us getting dynamic loading, but I guess we'll find out. I'm going to go ahead and just swing this truck and trailer a bit here without hitting that. Putting us pretty close here. It looks like this is just going to be regular loading up here. There's probably some percentages as far as, you know, whether or not we get dynamic loading. Yeah, it looks like just regular loads today. Missed it just a hair. Alright, let's get our brake on. Alright, we're loaded up and ready to go, and clear skies too. How about that? Looks pretty nice. Alright, get our park and brake out. And let's go ahead and try low. I don't think we don't have too crazy of an engine here, so we're gonna have to take it a little bit gingerly, just a bit. So we didn't get dynamic loading this time, which, by the way, they only have the loading that's dynamic. They don't have dynamic unloading just yet. That'll come in future updates probably. But the other thing is we will also likely not have we will have not. Oh, come on, seriously. Just reverse one. How did it stall? The other thing is we will get to have dynamic loading in custom depots in Arkansas and in prefabs across the US. So kind of reverse to get us out here. Alright, I think we're cool with that. Cool, there we go. Not gonna be too crazy of a drive today. It'll be relatively short. As I mentioned, 350 miles, just shy of that. Letting us go.
After 100 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Ready to turn here. Probably stuck my nose out a little too far than I wanted to. Or than I should have, I should say. Not too shabby. I do like this van. Chip van trailer a lot. It's pretty nice. Nice to know that it also does work in 151. That's pretty cool. If I do say so myself, which I do. I also thought it'd just be kind of fun to drive around in the Coronado today. It's not really I mean, we're not really doing like a logging job per se. It's mostly just, you know, wood shavings, that kind of stuff. So I didn't think we needed to really break out a big old logging tractor out today. Maybe in the next video we'll do some logging. Who knows? We'll probably do some Hell Creek logging actually. We did that somewhat recently with the Outlaw 359, I think. We go straight here? Oh, I think we do. Whoops. Get some stutters in this area, which I did notice coming in here. So it must just be something with this particular area or section of the map that we're in. I'm not really sure. Because pretty much outside of this area, it starts to smoothen out a little bit more. So I'm not sure what it is about this area that's kind of causing these bad frames here. Hopefully something can be done about that. Something that does help in some cases, which I guess is kind of redundant. We don't really need our lights on. Maybe see if that smooths it out a little bit. Not really. Yeah, there's only so much you can do when it's the map that's the issue.
Go straight.
I think we'll probably go ahead and get in this lane. Yeah, these frames are not great here. Funny that they say exit, but it's actually entrance. We're entering is what we're doing. Yeah, this is a little crazy. Not sure why the frames are choppy here. I'm gonna see if I can remedy this. If I can try a little band-aid solution. Hold on for me just a moment. I'm gonna go into the menus, see what I can kind of do to reset this a little bit. I'll be right back with you. All right, we are back. Apologize about the little break. Yeah, it didn't really seem to fix much. It must just be something going on with this kind of small update that they pushed out. Okay, now it's getting a little smoother, a little bit. So I know what could be a cause of that is that there was a little mini update that got pushed to the beta where they're introducing what they call interior shadows, which is only going to be during the night. It's going to be a nighttime thing, and it's going to kind of be these like dynamic shadows that are going to be inside of your cab, which is pretty cool from the sound of it. But even going into the menu and disabling that doesn't seem to improve the frames, I don't think. Which they're a little smoother now that we got out of that area. I guess it was just that area, but the thing that's leading me to believe that it was that is that when I was driving into that specific area, Huntsville, to take the job, I noticed the frames start to drop there, and they weren't as bad before going into that area. So that would be my guess. But it is also possible that the mini update they pushed out is kind of, it's got some bugs, and now it's affecting frames a little bit more. Who knows? I don't know. It probably also doesn't, it probably compounds the issue by the fact that we're using mods, because, mods are never really a guarantee to make the, to keep your game running smooth. You may or may not have issues with that. And then a double whammy on top of that is the fact that it's a beta, so you're gonna see weird stuff like that. But at least for the most part, it seems to have smoothed out a little bit now. It's the nature of the game, unfortunately, when you're talking about mods in a beta situation. But anyways, enough about that. I'm hoping that at some point we'll get to try out a dynamic load. I wonder if it's kind of the same with like the grain or the wheat loads, that there's a probability like you may or may not get it. I think it's like 30% or maybe lower than that you're going to get a dynamic load with the like the hopper trailers and such. So I imagine that it's more or less the same probability with the stuff like I believe at the moment it's only there for wood shavings and cottonseed type loads, which our load that we picked up is wood shavings. So I think there's potential for us to have gotten a dynamic load, but it just didn't happen today. Kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. But speaking of which, I will have links to everything, of course, as always. Links to Jon Ruda's mod shop, and also to the Patreon page for Half Fast Gaming, where you can check out all the stuff they offer, and one of them is this trailer that we're pulling. So another thing I like about it, of course, is the template. It's very easy to work with, so I was able to put together the skin for that trailer pretty quickly. Not sure if I'll really release it. If people ask about it, maybe. The skin that we've got on there right now for Long Valley Lumber. Sorry, Timber. Long Valley Timber. Just kind of something I just wanted to do just for giggles. Just for this video, essentially. Yeah, our frames are a little choppy again. Weird stuff, man. So I know for sure the game was running a lot smoother, like smooth as glass before, with the last videos we did. So I know this the last video before this one was the one that came out yesterday was in version 150, not in the beta. This one is in the 151 beta, so it's just kind of what we're doing as far as experiments go. I imagine we're gonna see stuff up and down all the time, you know. Improvement in some improvements in performance, and then some decreases in performance. I guess just depending. All right, we get to bypass. I like that. Whew, look at this, man. This is ridiculous. And I can also guarantee you nothing has changed in my load order other than adding the trailer. That's about it. So I've not done anything to, you know, like added a bunch of mods or changed a bunch of graphics settings or nothing like that. There we go. It's a little stable now. So I'm gonna blame the little update that happened. Kind of screwed up some stuff. That's gonna be my guess. Sometimes it is like different sectors in the map, you know, but I don't know. I'm having my doubts now. I'm thinking it may just be the update broke some things in the code or whatever it is. However that works. Can go and floor it here. Pedal to the metal. Now we gotta get back in. Definitely enjoying this steering wheel here. As I mentioned in the last video, this is, you know, probably I'm not gonna shout it out like too often, so don't worry about that. But I acquired this wheel online. It's a Forever Sharp 14-inch billet muscle wheel, half wrap. So it's got the vinyl right here, but only on this side. On the back side, it's got the rivets to put your fingers in to help you grab the wheel. Overall, it is very, very, very well built, and it feels great. It feels great in the hands to drive with this wheel. Also, you know, for obvious reasons, turned down just a little bit. Turned down the force feedback on the wheel, since you're gonna lose some anyway. You're gonna lose some feedback when you start putting your own wheels and stuff on here. But what I did do since the last video is I put the original buttons back on. So of course the paddles were still there, but the rest of the the rest of the buttons are still there. I put them back on behind the wheel. That way we can at least get a couple buttons back. Like I have one down here for the pause menu, and then we've got our paddles working again for our blinkers. You know, temporarily for now until we get a better blinker solution.
Keep right.
Which will also require that we invest in another piece of hardware to add to the arsenal. But I'm not too worried about that for the time being. And then of course this is made possible thanks to the adapter from ATS Accessories that, alright, this guy's not really going to give us any slack here. Alright, now we'll get in this lane. So we don't want the exit lane just yet. They make a wide variety of adapters to work with Thrustmaster wheelbases and Logitech wheelbases. So this particular adapter that's inside, buried deep inside, is the 6-hole to 5-hole adapter for the Logitech wheel. So it converts the 6-hole piece that normally goes on the G29 wheel normally screws onto. It converts it to a, I think it's just essentially just a 3D printed, you know, screw-on adapter that goes in place of those 6 screw holes. And then it's a piece that screws onto that converts it to the 5 holes for the Forever Sharp wheels. And you just have to make sure you buy the right one, because there are Forever Sharp wheels, the same brand, that have 6 holes instead of 5.
Keep right.
So,
50 yards.
you know, you do have to buy the correct piece. That way you know exactly what you need and everything.
Right.
Alright, there's our exit for Wichita Falls. So yeah, it's a little bit of work. A little bit of homework you got to do to get the right stuff, but it's well worth it, I think. It's really easy to install. You know, I'm horrible with figuring out pieces and parts, and I mean, you can just ask my aunt that had to watch me painfully put together a broken leg on our couch downstairs, and how long it took me to find the right part and screw it in and all that. So I'm horrible when it comes to that. So knowing that, it was very easy to put together to get this working with the adapter and everything. So I can definitely recommend that. I've had nothing but good experiences with ATSaccessories.com. Just make sure that you also read the information that they provide about the shipping times. There's only certain days of the week that they have their packages picked up from USPS to ship out to you. So you might get it confused, you know, that your part is being delayed or taking too long or whatever, but it's just that they don't pick up the mail, you know, the shipment, I guess, from the warehouse or wherever they have it every day. It's only a few days of the week. So you kind of have to make sure you put your order in at a certain time of the week. Yeah, and of course they give you the option to get just, you know, first-rate shipping or priority shipping. But in either case, works beautifully. I mean, everything, it feels really smooth. It drives really smooth with the G29 wheelbase. I may upgrade to a direct drive wheelbase, you know, at some point later down the road, but for the moment I'm very happy with what I've got. And it really does add to the experience, you know, having a big old, you know, durable wheel of good quality. And you can get also different wraps to screw onto your wheel here, if you like. You know, you can get different half wraps as well from Forever Sharp. If you don't want to buy the whole assembly, the whole, you know, wheel assembly, you can just get the wrap part too if you want to change that out or whatever. But it definitely gives you a base to buy more parts, because now that I've got the adapter inside, you know, all I really need is, if I ever want to upgrade my wheel or change out my wheel or just the wrap, whatever, you've got everything already inside that you need, the important stuff, so it's easier to just add on to it after that. And same thing with the sim panel over here on my right. That works beautifully as well. I bought it used off of a fella on eBay. The rest is pretty much brand new, but this came used. It may as well have been new though, because I could not find a single flaw, a single scratch or ding on it. So definitely appreciate the seller working with me on that, and that works beautifully as well. That's another nice touch to the sim. You know, adds to the realism and everything. So definitely a cool component. Okay, well, fortunately, we're in a position to get on the right side.
Exit right ahead.
I think we're already in the Wichita Falls city limits, so it shouldn't be too far from here that we're going to be dropping off. Man, I love the highway systems here. I think it'd be extremely chaotic if they were to scale, though. How... man, I don't know, man. The highway systems in Texas is like sometimes, and the ones here in San Antonio as well are just like madness. Like if you're looking down from the satellite view, like a bird's eye view, it just looks like a bowl of spaghetti. All the loops and turns and curves and all the crazy stuff. Like big highway intersections, like the one we just went through. Whoa, big stutters. Okay. Pretty chaotic to drive into and out of, you know. I don't know what whatever you call it, Department of Transportation, what their what their thoughts are on it, but they came up quick. I was expecting us to have more time to find this place, but came up pretty quick. Oops. Did not shift. Here's Golden Meadows. Here we are with their requested load of wood shavings. So we can... Okay, we made it through there fine. Cool. Ooh, Lord, this is going to be a difficult drop.
You have reached your destination.
Very interesting. Okay. Well, I think we'll probably have to pass it up on this side, maybe. See if we can at least get it somewhat going here. Maybe it won't be too bad. Let's see. Let's just go straight back and see what happens. I imagine we're gonna probably hit that load back there if we're not careful, so gotta be wary of that. Got a big old silo over here on our left. Okay, we have just enough room to pull up a little bit without hitting anything. Let's see. We want to bring it to the left a little bit. Hopefully without hitting that. I may actually take it. There we go. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Let's take a look at how we look. Not too shabby. I can dig it. I think we can actually go back just a couple more feet to get it right in the lines. But other than that, I think we did a decent job on that one. So let's just hop back in real quick. We'll get it back just a little bit more, and I think we'll be fine. Here we are. Okay. Go back just a bit. Okay, I think we're good there. Let's get a brake on. Engine's off, and I think we're ready to go. Very nice. Got an excellent. Fantastic. So that was wood shavings we took from Huntsville to Wichita Falls. Kept it kind of local, you know, here in Texas. So as we predicted, it was 349 miles, just shy of 350. Just shy of 9 hours it took us, and 48.1 gallons of fuel consumed. Got a handsome check, 23,765. All right. Go ahead and hop back out to the truck here. All right, well that was a fun one. Kept it kind of short and sweet. So as I mentioned, I'll have links to both things here. Jon Ruda's shop, where he makes the Coronado tractor that we drove, and Half Fast Gaming's Patreon page, where you can find the Temisko chip van right there. As I mentioned, I kind of did a custom little smattering paint job on there, just for the, just for fun, just kind of play around with it for the purpose of this video. But other than that, guys, that's about it. We look forward to trying out some more dynamic loads with the different with cottonseed and wood shavings. Hopefully we can get one here pretty soon. But yeah, other than that, that's about all I got for you today on this video. So I definitely appreciate you guys watching. Please subscribe if you did enjoy. Drop a like while you're at it. I appreciate the love and support as always. Thank you to my new and returning viewers that find their way to the channel. Hopefully you guys found it entertaining, and hopefully we'll get to see you around either for the next video or next live stream, whatever it may be. So until the next video, or until next time I see you, everybody be safe, have a good one. We will see you next time.